Cut one halftime show performance. Kendrick Lamar, Usher, Rihanna, or the Rap Legends concert. These are the past 4 halftime shows. We're cutting one. Steve, you're an entertainment betting expert here at IBT. You got your own show for it, Popcorn and Root Beer. What are you thinking here? Where do you kind of grade Kendrick Lamar's performance overall? And if you had to cut one on this list, who is it?
Speaking about Kendrick, I thought that was a phenomenal halftime show. I am not a real rap fan, but I really enjoyed what he did. I thought the visuals were unbelievable. His showmanship was unbelievable. His performance was really strong. And we got the meme of maybe the decade out of it now. I mean, we got, it's crazy that he went on national TV in front of the biggest audience he possibly could and did that.
Can I add to that real quickly, and I'll get back to you? But yeah. I actually look, I'm old school. I like rap beef. I like beef in general. That's cool. But to use, your biggest platform you're potentially ever going to get and expose people to your music who might have never heard of you. I just think it was a wasted opportunity to throw it was a 20-minute slight at Drake. Really, there were some Kendrick bangers that were in the back pocket that I was like, when are we going to play it? Where is it? And
none of them are not like us. Not Like Us is his biggest song by far. It had to be played.
No, I understand, but there are a lot of other of the diss tracks about Drake that were kind of on there, and Serena Williams. Did we really have to go that route?
I love it. I loved it. I thought it was great. I mean, listen, rap beefs, realistically, this is pretty tame for people used to die over these things. I mean, Biggie and Tupac died over rap beefs. I mean,
people might be dying over these according to Kendrick.
Well, you know what? I think it solidified Kendrick as a rap legend. I truly do. I don't think too many guys can look and say, I went on the Super Bowl halftime show in front of 133 million people and called Drake a pedophile right to his face, on national TV. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just felt a little distasteful, is all.
No, it's awesome. I love it. I'm Team Petty all the way. So that being said, I am gonna cut Usher. His halftime show. I don't think it moved the needle the way the other three did. It didn't become a cultural moment. Rihanna was pregnant, floating in the air, being all ethereal.
Yeah.
Kendrick did what he did and set the tone, and also had a lot of commentary going on. And then the rap legends all came together for the first time really ever in our lifetimes in the Super Bowl.
Badass.
And it was hip hop from generations of hip hop. It was Dre and Eminem and Kendrick and 50. It was crazy. Usher isn't really holding up comparatively.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely with you. I think the Rap Legends was probably my favorite Super Bowl halftime show of at least the 2020 decade. Eric, where do you kind of lean on this? Did you also enjoy Kendrick's just, mop of the floor of Drake on Sunday? Where does that rank for you, and who are you cutting out of this lot?
Man, I have so many thoughts. I could do another hour on this one question in particular. I'm over the moon, thrilled and satisfied with what Kendrick put out there this Sunday, right? Fair point, right? He's out there making it about his beef with
Did he even play swimming pools? I don't think he played swimming pools.
No, but look, that's
you get 13 minutes.
That's not a song you're rolling out there at halftime, right? It's too chill, it's too sleepy. Look, his discography is insane, right? He could put on a performance for an hour and still miss a dozen songs that people are going to be clamoring for. To your point, the people that are being introduced to his music through this, they still saw some of his best tracks and some of his best work. The messaging and the symbolism in it was beautiful, and the thing to underscore, it's really twofold. One, my dude bringing back the low-rise acid wash jeans, I'm going out to the club in the early 2000s, right? Cool. I've been in the trenches with those jeans before, so definitely pulled on the nostalgia strings. But Steve nailed it. It was so petty, and in the year of our Lord 2025, we have unabashed permission to be petty. I completely love it. Look, in terms of who I'm going to cut here, we've kind of got a dichotomy, right? we've got the individual star with a crazy track record and discography, and then we've got the ensemble spectacle cast. And I'm kind of a basic bro. I like the ensemble, so there's no way that I'm cutting the rap legends. There's no way that I'm cutting Usher, right? Like these were absolutely star-studded. The rap legends. You want to talk about memes of all time? When 50 Cent's hanging upside down, rapping, looking like he got stung by bees, like that is still one of my favorite memes to go out there. So it's between Kendrick and Rihanna, and I'm just not here for the whole like ethereal vibe. I think side by side, I would give the edge to Kendrick. So reluctantly cutting Rihanna, but shout out Jay-Z and Rock Nation. Like this generation of halftime show has been incredibly entertaining.
I think we've had like a solid decade run on the halftime show.
I mean, now that it's not Bruno Mars every year, I mean, that just ran its course. I felt like every time I
love Bruno Mars, though.
But we didn't need three freaking Bruno Mars. I mean, how many did this guy was every damn year?
He was a guest on a couple. He did one himself, and then he guested. But like, I thought Gaga's was amazing. Beyonce's was obviously amazing. I even liked Madonna's. Like, we've had a stretch. Like, people love to bitch about the halftime show. I'm like, we haven't had too many. Like the Black Eyed Peas is the last one I can think of that was like absolute dog. You know,
a lot of the old whites
was rough.
A lot of the old whites were not fans of Kendrick, but
and now I'm hearing like
expected.
That is a feature, not a bug. Having to explain all this stuff to the old whites that were watching it with me was maybe the highlight, second to the.
There is an age, and I would love to know what it is, where people like pretty uniformly hated this halftime show, and I would love to know what age it was. It was probably like 45, like, and they were like, "This is trash."
It's like early to mid 50s is closer to that line.
Eric and Steve, back in the day, you guys were back in the day. You're clubbing with your jeans like Kendrick. You're drinking.
First off, I was drinking not clubbing in the early 2000s. I was in elementary school. So like,
I'm talking like, you know, late 2000 or early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
So. Yeah, no,
I didn't turn 21 until 2014.
Four Locos were around then, the real Four Locos. So you were dogging some Four Locos, getting that little caffeine.
Down in Florida State.
Yeah, down in what is it, Tallahassee?
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee. Yeah, there you go.